of teaching online. Welcome, welcome. This is absolutely the room for you. What I want you to know is that teaching online is a domain that is new to a lot of people. It's a different style of teaching, and we're here to break down the how-tos. Today, our topic is how to find clients online. So what typically happens with teaching online is you're meeting a cold audience, people who do not know you. So if you place yourself in the middle of a circle, a tiny circle, right? It's you. And then if you draw a circle on the outside of that, you have your friends, your family, maybe coworkers. Outside of that, you've got your community members, neighbors, okay? So keep going out and making bigger circles, and now you're getting into the outside your comfort zone circles, right? This is where online marketing comes up. This is where online business comes up, okay? So, guys, traditionally, online businesses, traditional businesses were formed in your area. If you jumped into business with your cousin, your uncle, your dad, your mom, yourself, you were seen by people close to you within your sphere of influence, right? That means people that you would see every day or throughout your, just circling around, just going around your neighborhood, okay? So what happens with online is the same influence has to be what? Created or built, right? How do we do that? All right, that's why we're talking about this today. How do we do that? All right, Dominique, I want to work, I want to have an online business. I want to, become an influencer in my own domain, in my own area of expertise. How do I do that? Those are excellent questions. The reason why you're probably wondering about it is because, hey, everyone I socialize with online, I either know or don't want to know. So how do I get to know people who want to know about what I do? All right, guys. So here's where the magic comes in, okay? If you've been online sharing with those members of your audience, you already know it's time to start posting about what it is that you do, all right? So rather than, or in addition to, posting about your kids or, your personal life, start to let people know, okay? So we call that education. Start to let them know what it is that you do. What is it? What can I ask you what it is that you do? What is it? What are you into? What are you good at? Do you help out with organizations? How can we learn about what it is that you do? Right? So ask yourself, how am I sharing what it is that I do? How am I sharing? Once you start to ask yourself those questions, all right, you've got the basis of the question you need to answer. How do you share? How do you share? All right? If you're not sharing, that is question number one. How do I share, and what does that look like? Okay? So now we're moving into the area that is very, very important. All right? What does that look like? What does sharing what you do look like? Well, what you do is very, very important. And what it looks like is, okay, you've got to work on four things. And let me tell you, I'm going to be dropping more information about this throughout the week. So just come on back and we will continue this conversation. But what does sharing what I do look like? Okay? Number one, you have to build belief. When you share online, your credibility, so are you an expert? Are you a seasoned professional? Do you have background in this area? Are you a veteran in this area? Are you a mentor? What expertise have you built up? Okay? What is your level of expertise? That is absolutely what you need to build first, your credibility, and that is in your solution. For example, if I'm a mentor for moms, maybe birth moms or moms to breastfeeding, uh, moms who are breastfeeding, or uh, toddler moms, whatever you want to focus on, that needs to show up in how you show your expertise in that area. Okay, for myself, I am a classroom teacher. I plan lessons. I've done so since 1989. You can add it up yourself, quite a long time, a very long time. I help everyday people structure, organize courses to teach online. And you might think, well, I could take a class on that. I speak with people regularly who have done just that and they're back to zero. Okay? Now, let me give you a scope of understanding. When you go online, the amount of reach pretty much, I don't know, you can 10x it, 100x it, because you have boundless reach. The more people who follow you, the bigger your network, that the web expands by that much more. Okay? And so what you want to do is keep the foundation and the basics in the forefront, and remind them every single day. I don't care if you are an 8-figure earner out there. You make tens of millions. You're going to start with who you are and what you do, because your new people are stumbling upon you each and every day, which is a great thing. Okay, guys? So you are going to start with your solution and how that helps your target audience. Okay? Now, Dominique, okay, great. That's what it looks like. Can you help me out with the fact that I don't like to talk online or go online? All right, so here's the magic of online versus in person. First of all, you have an opportunity each and every day throughout the day. We've got a 24-hour cycle of every single day that you can work with, okay? If you want to wait to go to a networking function or send out cards, whatever method you use to get your name out there, compare that to using online tools and tips that I'm sharing with you right now. Let me break down a few ways that you can comfortably get online and build up your your muster to either go visible more, like show your face, or even speak online as well. Okay, because I know there are levels to this. I understand that. Okay, guys. So first of all, you can choose written posts. You can write. Okay, go ahead and you can write. You can tell people what you do through writing. All right. Now, hopefully, I'm speaking to people in this call who want to choose a way, right? A way that works. Now, the people that I work with, Believe me, we share tips, tools, okay, tactics that work. For example, let me check on my um, my Instagram. You know, when are people available? Um, so I can, I don't have to talk to myself. Well, get used to talking to yourself. You're not talking to yourself because they are going to come back on the replay. Okay, go ahead and do that. Um, So written posts are fantastic. Not only is it written, it's permanent. That means you can recycle it, but also you can express in depth what it is that you're speaking about at that time. Written posts are absolutely fantastic. You can turn that into a video and audio at any time. So I would always start with written posts. Uh, if you want to do a short post or a long post, long form post, either way, make sure there are these elements. You have an introduction, who you are, what you do, your main point, and then a call to action. For example, take a look at the top of this room. You can book a clarity call with me at any time so we can go further into how finding clients online work and what it looks like just for you, okay? I'd be happy to take your call and run through what it might look like for you and your business. All right, guys? So first is written form. So when it comes to what it looks like, we can definitely go further into this, and that's why I'm going to break this call up so that you can get bite-sized nuggets to help you. But right now, let me tell you what I'm offering. I'm offering 40% off my structured program that helps you with your course content, digital products, and marketing. All right, guys, you can take advantage of this 40% off. Why? Because it's not rocket science that when we're on social media, we're pretty much consuming versus creating. That needs to flip on its head. I have coaches and mentors who don't scroll at all on social media. They get on their account. They don't know what other creators are doing at all. They get on social media and they post, all right? And then they're off doing other things like making money. Okay, guys, so you want to focus on how can I create an income-proof business for my family? How can I do that online? You can do that very well. You build it over time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Okay? You got jobs, you found a career, you went to college, you gave it 4 years, 8 years, whatever you've given it to get the results. Okay? Raised your children for 18 years, stayed married for 25 years. Anything that is worth our time and attention is worth the investment, okay, that it takes. So I want to make sure that you understand you have to build this, you have to build your network, and you have to implement. All right, so I'm here to do that with you. I would love to speak with you and see how if see how we can work together and how my program can help you the most. Okay? So in the chat also, I do have my digital business card. There are complimentary items on there. You can take a look. Absolutely. I look forward to you showing up in the next room and also DMing me if you the word course, COURSE, if you're ready to get started. Book a call, click the link, or tap on my business card and open that up to see what else is there for you. All right. Thanks for joining me in the room, and I'll see you in the next one.